And welcome back. So we left off, the group had just made it to the Warden's fort. And they had just been let inside under the assumption or under the agreement that Uncle Mountain doesn't do drugs anymore. Mm-hmm. The monster stays away from most of the crew members, and this thing stops showing his genitals to everyone.
His non-existent genitals.
I have not shown my genitals to anybody.
Technically, you showed it to like 30 people that were watching from the wall, and you did your 20 by 20.
I don't have genitals, so they didn't see my genitals.
They saw your lack of genitals. Is that better?
Yeah.
All right.
That's a lot better.
They saw your freaking little, what do they call it, a bald squirrel?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Okay.
And probably my butthole. They could probably see my butthole.
Now that it's worse than... There's the difference between, like, flashing your belly, like, turning around, like, literally letting it all hang out. So, it's a little different, but I didn't do that kind of person.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, you guys do enter into it. The guard leading you through is kind of asking you questions, because what he's trying to get at is what you gather from the conversation is that the fort that you guys came from, Volko, has fallen. The demons came back to attack it sometime 2 weeks ago and managed to completely overrun it.
Oh, what about all the people we saved and sent back there? Are they all right? Did any of them make it up here?
A few did manage to make it up here. We gather in total about 20 have made it through. But Commander Lutz did fall in the battle. We know that.
Oh, that's all right. He was a dick anyway. But the people that survived, they could tell you about how awesome we are. Yeah.
He smacks you upside the head. Bad prisoner. We do not talk ill of the dead here.
Yeah, that guy was a dick. He put this mark on me.
Smacks you again harder.
I put my shield between the two and just stare at him.
Yeah, he was kind of weird.
Smacks all of you at least once. No bad talking guards at the Warden's fort.
But I'm a guard.
Bro, we practically saved this realm already. Back off.
So you came out of nowhere talking about fantasy stories of visiting hell, and you expect me to believe that you saved this realm,
saving towns. Ask the people that survived. Ask them. We fought armies of undead and demon hordes. We're badass.
This guard thinks that you are just so full of shit that you don't even know what the hell you're doing. And you keep in mind, just because you are a guard, you're still a prisoner.
Yeah.
Hey, just because I'm 2.5 foot tall doesn't mean I'm not strong. You see these muscles? Look at that.
Silence, midget.
Whoa. Hey. We prefer little people, okay?
Silence? Very little person. Is that better?
No, you're worse than your boss was.
You haven't even met my boss yet.
I don't know. Whoever that dickhead at the other fort was that died.
Smack chips on the head again. We do not talk ill of the dead around here. When will you learn, prisoner?
Then don't die being an ass.
At this point, his hand's starting to hurt from how many times he's smacked the shit out of his slave.
Careful smacking the
what's
golden
the deal
crown.
here?
I'm taking you to see the Warden if you shut up long enough to make it there.
Gotcha.
Fine, let's go.
Are you going to behave yourself?
Shut up.
I smack him.
Smack again.
I smack him back this time.
Miss.
And
you fail so bad that he looks at you and he actually takes his shield arm and bashes the shit at you with it.
Ah.
You take 1 damage.
I take my shield arm and bash the shit out of him.
Do you people
Could you guys
die in this fort today? Is my question. They already don't like you.
I know.
I don't like them.
I just look at them and be like, could you guys not for like 5 seconds? Like, we're just trying. I'm trying to be friendly, but you guys keep attacking them, like speaking ill of the dead. Come on.
Back to square one dealing with these dicks, man.
All right, so the guard does take you upwards, and he's walking you through, and you do see that there are quite a lot of just vagabonds, people that are forced to leave their home, refugees, too. You do see a couple of the people you saved, and they're, like, waving at you.
Hey. Poor people. They ain't got nothing. Check out this bling, baby.
Oh, that's right. You're still encased in your solid gold armor, you fucker. They're probably you even see some looks looking at you like you're just hoarding your wealth, like they spit at you.
Hey, I'm royalty, and then I druidcraft and blow out sparkles.
Smack you upside the head again. No doing drugs in my fort.
It's an illusion. It's druidcraft, man. Everybody's doing it, bro.
Does he see like the illusion of the cigarette or something? Smacks you upside the head again. No drugs in my fort.
I cough out sprinkles when he does that. Julie.
The hell is wrong with you?
I'm a freaking fae. What do you want from me?
Well, you need to tell your Fae masters that they need to fix the sky and the ground.
Yeah, right? Tell me about it.
They kind of died.
Stop doing drugs.
I haven't done drugs in like 3 months.
The fae has
Abysses,
been lost.
hellfires, and now you're saying that gods have died?
Yeah.
We're going to check you when we're done with this conversation.
I just give him like
No
a piece.
drugs.
I give him a piece of my hair. I'm like, I pissed in a potion bottle like yesterday. Here you go. Here's some hair and some pee. Do some drug tests.
What is this savagery? We
You
have a wizard test you for purity, you heathen. He kind of like hands it back to you.
Take it back and put it in my bag of holding.
And he kind of like looks at his own hands and he's like,
I pull out some lotion, squirt it on his hands. Like, there you go. I should
the
clean
fuck are you
it.
getting lotion from?
Someone else's bag of holding. Sometimes you grab things. From
I have that
the
restorative ointment, remember?
Fucking lotion.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Okay, so where's this fancy pants warden?
So you guys do walk up a pretty big series of stairs, and where he's basically taking you is the entrance where you guys came in. The one tall tower is kind of like the sight post. The back tall tower is for the warden.
Right, let's go see the warden. I'm gonna play a song on my
So
flute while
he
we
brings
go.
you guys up.
It's not good.
And leaves you like kind of like outside the door, and he looks at each of you. Now the warden has been under a lot of stress. You will be respectful, or you will get thrown from this tower.
I mean,
No talking. I'll do the
Failing,
talking.
I will cripple your wings before I throw you out of this tower if you're disrespectful to the warden.
I'm just saying, I can be pretty good.
I'm just saying. You want to learn how to fall the hard way? We will learn how to fall the hard way.
I'm just saying, I might be able to help him relieve some stress. I'm good at that.
You keep saying he. You don't even know who the warden is.
She, he, it, it's all good, man.
Smacks you upside the head again.
Ow, okay, I'll shut up.
Respectful. And you stand as far away as you possibly can.
I get closer to the mountain.
And you seem to be the least horrendous of all these people. You talk first.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he's probably the smartest, so.
He is the smartest, actually, I think.
He
Am I
is.
still
I
the
rolled
smartest?
another. I did another 8 intelligence.
Oh my god, are we destined to just be a group
Why
of
am I
idiots?
the lead with a -1 charisma?
Oh, I have a -1 charisma as well.
I am very charismatic.
He's very charismatic, very intelligent compared to
Everyone else.
Comparatively, but not actually very intelligent.
I'm the wise one of the group.
Oh, God.
Maybe.
So you guys walk in there, and you do see this is more kind of like what was once a warden's office has been transformed in kind of to a war room. You can see that her main desk has been moved to the very front center of it. It's covered in like maps, and it has a bunch of like pieces being moved around. There are scrolls and everything all over the place, and you see a woman who looks to be in about her 40s, dark hair, and she looks up at you, and you can tell that she is human, but she has dark skin, and she's been through a couple battles. She has a couple scars on her. She looks up. Who are these three that you've brought me today?
Hi, I'm Uncle Mountain. That's Inslee, and this is Keck.
And I should know you three because
I'm a guard from the tower that just got lost.
from the fort. No.
Yeah.
Stragglers from Volco. Didn't expect to see many more of you. I knew all the guards over there, so who are you then?
I'm a new guard due to like
So
all the
technically,
demons.
you're a prisoner who was forced on an assignment, but you were given like a
Guard status.
guard status technically.
Yeah.
So you would Because you would know the name of the person, which is Lutz. He's the one that gave you all the mission. So if you want to, you're even more than welcome to kind of quickly recap what you guys have been through if you wish, or you can just answer the questions. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, Lutz gave us a mission to go and take care of some demons that were around. You know, those weird glowing things that were in the sky a while back.
That was over a month ago.
Yeah, at the end, there was a portal to the abyss.
And now the guard that brought you in just shaking his head. I'm real sorry, ma'am. I told them to knock this shit off, and they just keep on doing it. But she notices your helm, and she looks around. She notices your axe. She notices Inslee's flail. You don't have anything really of value on you.
Nah.
Too much. But she knows that there are some heavy magical weapons, and she's like, we'll let him finish before we determine his truthfulness.
So this great old one hired Alluvia to go and kill Titania of the Feywilds. You know her, right?
I have heard stories of the gods that rule the Fey.
Yeah, so Titania, she's the queen of the Fays. A great old one gave her a bunch of power to kill a goddess. It's kind of fucked if you think about it, but now the Feywild's gone. He absorbed it.
And I'm the new Archfey. Nice to meet you.
That's a lie.
It's a deception. Plus 8 for 13.
Yeah, she rolled a 25 on that bullshit.
I'm the new Fey.
I mean, he's, as far as we know, the last one. So take that with a grain of salt if you want.
So if you would have said you were a protector of the Fae, which is what Oberyn made you when he passed, that would be truthful. But to say you're a king of the Fae is just a flat-faced lie. She gets immediate.
I straight up claim that I am the Archfey, or I'm an Archfey.
No. So she believes you up until the point where he opens his mouth, and then she's like, and the guy's walking around and just literally smacks you harder than he ever has before.
I totally flinch and take the hit.
So we were down there for us 3 days, but it was 21 days up here.
She holds up her hand. All right, I don't know if I believe all of your story, but I know that items like your helm, your axe, and his flail don't just materialize out of nowhere. They must come from somewhere. And I remember reading a story about a helm like that a long time ago. So I don't know if I believe you or not. My biggest question is, are you here to help, or are you here to mooch?
We're here to help as far as I know. I'm here to help.
That's all that matters. Then.
I don't know. Y'all been kind of dicks this whole time.
I smack
Guard
him.
smacks the shit out of you again.
Before he smacks him, I just smack him a little bit.
So, tell me, how much do the three of you know about what's going on with the demon army?
They're attacking.
As an Archfey, I know everything.
So at this point, she kind of she calls your bluff. She's like, really? And then she pulls out a scroll of events that have happened. Really? So let's just make sure that everything lines up. Well,
great. Okay, so, right, the great old one is manipulating this world. So, yeah, they're attacking different realms of existence, okay? Like the Fae, and they're coming after your realm next. So the Dark One or the Ancient Old One will eat your whole realm of existence and send armies. So that's what you're dealing with, armies of undead. Or armies of demons.
So I don't know if you heard my question correctly before I respond as the Warden.
Oh yeah, Inslee's just double talking, trying to make it look like he knows something.
About the fucking demons, not about whatever the old one. So
the abyss is a different thing.
So
the demons are gonna come and attack. So yeah.
Anything else, Archfey, that you would like to...
I mean, what else do you need to know? I mean, isn't that enough?
When, where, with what size force, how many powerful demons are there?
Oh,
Are the
lots.
people that lead them coming?
Yeah.
Who are the leaders' names? What are their abilities?
The bigger
and she's like,
demons are
keeps
the
going
leaders.
on and on and on to the point where she overtalks you, and then the guard punches the shit out of you again.
And it's like just keeps giving open-ended answers. It's just like, big demons, the ones that are in charge are in charge. What do you know?
Bam.
I don't know them personally. Ow! God, I hope they win. You people suck. This place is worse than the
You're
abyss.
the problem.
This place is worse than the abyss. I tell you, ever since I showed up here, you're a slave. Now you're a servant. Go die for us. I'm going to be mean and hit you.
So I do want to remind you, prisoner, that you were brought here for misgivings that you had in everyday life. You were sent here to be punished.
Because I was a strange fake creature and I got caught by some normie. They're like, oh, let's send him to this island and, you know.
So she points out towards the mark on your hand. So whoever gave you that mark marked you as a murderer.
No, I didn't kill nobody.
So I go off based off that mark. And then she looks over at yours. Show me yours. He's here for drugs. This one... She kind of like waits for you to show a mark, one that you just don't have.
Yeah.
This one was brought here for some minor offense, forced to physical labor before being returned to the outside world. So murderer, drug addict, some kind of petty offense that he would have lasted a month here maybe, and then he would have been sent home if he didn't have this mess. So you were being punished for what you did in the outside world.
Falsely accused of some BS. I hate you people.
So, when this is all over, if you would like to try to discuss your freedom or your innocence, I will hear it then. Until then, if you would like to help us, I will extend you the kindness of removing that from your arm.
Fine, I will help you in exchange for removing this. Go.
All right.
Because I am a Feywild mother effer and I don't follow y'all's rules. So
I flick him in the forehead.
That right there is part of the issue, though. Because you are here, you will follow the rules. So, to catch you up, she does talk to you about the demon general, who you guys know as Zorn. You've actually met a couple of his...
I remember there was one that like made their armies like disappear in smoke.
yeah, was that them?
Yeah, so
That was one of them.
That one right there, the one that made armies disappear in smoke, is named Zeal. You guys met her at the fort. Then there was Orkos, the one that you met with the dwarf that helped you fight, the one that created this like bone skeleton mass. Then there was Faust, the one that made you play a game down in
The genie,
the down inside the town
where we rescued the wizard.
where you rescued the wizard. And then Ramul is the one that you saw fighting against some knights. It was the big old death knight riding around cutting people up. So you've met all of his generals. And as she describes them, you can, say, hey, we've seen them here. Your story's beginning to check out. And then she's brings you up to speed on what's happened in the past few weeks. She does believe your story to an extent. It's just so fucking outlandishly out there. She can't believe it wholeheartedly. Of course not.
I mean, I wouldn't if I was her.
Yeah, I mean... but she does believe that you guys were gone for at least 3 weeks. Because some of the events that you talked to her about that like you were there, you took part in it, and happened with such clarity that she can't obviously call you a liar. But... So she tells you about the demon hordes that from the west. That comes from the tower that fell, the place where you guys originated from, the town that was overrun, the ships that were sunk. She tells you about an encroaching darkness, kind of like a mist coming from the south, which you guys know is the abyss trying to take over. She believed you on that part, like where the abyss was coming. She thinks you're a lying motherfucker, but she believed you a little bit.
I don't know why.
Oh, because you start off the conversation with, hi, I'm the Archfey.
Yes.
Liar.
She needs to hush herself.
Smack to the head again.
I represent what I want to be.
At some point, I telepathically
till you make it.
communicate to her, and I just say, demons.
Thank you, creature. Yes, I understand demons.
Mine.
There's demons in the mine.
You are not hearing any of what I'm saying.
I know, but I was just saying that to add. It's like there's demons in the mine. Almost, I'm pretty sure everything was slaughtered.
So you're talking about the mine town. We have received reports about minerals in that being sent up to Point Marsh.
Took material. Almost complete. Danger imminent.
Now that, so she kind of stops the conversation. Now that, what you just said may be important.
And literally nobody else hears this. It's just her.
What is, well, no, because they're still talking while you're talking. So
Well,
she
yeah,
tells
but I'm
them,
telepathically
I'm
communicating.
She tells
crazy.
them to
This
shut
lady's
up.
like talking to herself. She's looking at that bug, saying, "Now that's all I can
she's
understand."
gonna
That
ignore them for a second.
Yeah.
crazy.
What is close to being complete?
The fucking talking
Machine.
brain. Didn't you know that?
What
Hey,
machine?
you want to watch more Minor Illusion?
Oh, sure.
Drill.
Is a drill.
Drill.
So I pull up TV.
In
on
your
my Minor
travels,
Illusion.
have you come across anyone having information about a drill?
Yeah.
You would remember.
It was almost done the last time I heard something about it.
So Gorsto, Faust teased you guys by saying you'd all be dead before the drill was complete. That's when he started fucking with you in the town.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of got the hint that he was lying to you, messing with you. But now it is almost complete by the demons talking in the mines.
Mm-hmm.
So that is new information for her. We will have to prepare for some sort of assault. Point Marsh has been locked away from a big defensive ring that they built. In order to pierce it, we would need a large force and those damned weapons that were supposed to be delivered to us through boat. So you guys remember the ships that sunk in the port. That's the ones she's talking about.
Yo, they're probably still in port, just a few
Underwater.
feet underwater.
They were a couple miles outside.
Oh.
Because remember, at the very beginning, you guys ran off to the coast. The boat pulled away from the port while it was on fire, and then it sunk.
Yeah.
So you guys tell her about that, and she's like, so that's why our weapons were never delivered.
Yeah.
So here is the proposition I make to you. I cannot leave this place until I have an army behind me. We are getting reinforced from the small settlements around, and we will be attacking Point Marsh within 1 week. We have no choice, especially if this drill is almost built. My task for you is to return to that port, return to that ship, and bring me the weapons that were on it to better arm my men.
We can try.
And you do realize that what she's asking is almost a death sentence. Not exactly one, but you've realized that because you guys have been gone for so long, the state of the world is bleak. It's a lot worse than when you left it. Because when you left it, they were still trying to find materials. They couldn't find it. They were still trying to figure out how to build the drill in the first place. But now it's like, not only have they built it, and they're getting closer to completion because of the materials they got from the mines. So she's basically saying, we need weapons, and you know that they're magical weapons, as you guys saw
So
at the
she
very
wants
beginning,
us to go to that sunken ship and retrieve them.
and retrieve the weapons.
That's a tall ask, lady.
It is. But it's basically like, do this, or we're all gonna fucking die.
So Inslee will make himself into normal elf size
Okay?
because I can bounce back and forth. And then I'll approach her.
You do not get within 2 feet of her before you are yanked back by the guard again.
But chill, guys. I ain't gonna do
You can
nothing.
stand where you're standing and address the warden. You will not move closer.
Why?
You're a murderer.
I am not. I've been expunged.
You actually haven't. She
Not
has
yet.
not removed that mark
Hey.
until you come back with those fucking...
Remove this stuff. Come on.
Return with my weapons, and not only will I remove that mark, I will grant you a full pardon and your freedom.
This does not bode well for your relationship between the Fae and the material plane.
From what your own friend and ally has told me, the Fae is destroyed and gone.
Pieces of it remain.
Not really.
Yes, really. It is in my heart.
That doesn't fucking mean anything to
It means everything. The Fae is imagination and love. That's all we need, baby. Know what I'm saying, girl? And then he's going to try to persuade her to let him approach her.
Persuade her to do what?
Let him get close.
Just to get close.
Roll persuasion.
Oh,
No.
shit.
Yeah, she rolled a 22 and says, fuck off.
He rolled a 4.
For so you try to like put the moves on her, like razz her up a little bit, and she looks at you like you are just like the dumbest piece of shit she's met today, and she's like, guard, and the guard is straight just like jacks you in the jaw now, picks you back up and holds you in place.
Bro, what the hell? These people really suck. I hate these people.
Uncle Mountain rubs his nose a little bit. It's like, we'll try to get this done.
So she does offer you full pardons for everything if you do this. She says that she will remove the mark on your arm and replace it with a different one.
Okay, but I demand one more thing before I go do this for you.
And what is that?
Do not be upset at me for what I do next.
She thinks about it for a minute, and just given how you've acted, like, she's like, you tell me what it is first, and then I will choose if I allow you to do it or not.
I'll let you decide afterward. So I will enact my stone giant's rune, become large, and then I will cast enlarge reduce and become giant.
You're in a room that's like maybe
I don't care if I have to be on my hands and knees.
okay.
But this room can't fit a giant, period.
So yeah, I mean, you're gonna be like on your hands and knees. You're gonna be like pushing people in the sides of the room. Like, what are you trying to accomplish?
I just want to be super big so I can manhandle that guard that's been slapping me around.
Just
I
grow
ain't
so
gonna
big.
beat him up. I'm just gonna manhandle him. He done smacked me like 5 times already.
No,
so
it's been more. It's been like 10.
So I just want to get real big because this whole time I've been cowering and taking it. So now I just want to be like, bitch, you ever fuck with me again and I will rip your head off. And then slam him and grapple.
So you basically you pick him up and you kind of like smash him against the wall and then you kind of like let him go.
Yeah, and then like
Return to your
intimidate
normal
him.
size.
13 plus my intimidation's like plus 8. So 21.
I mean, if you're intimidating the guard, guard rolled a 24.
24?
Yeah, that is a 19. That is a 19 on the...
I'm fucking with you. It was a disadvantage. So he rolled a 14.
Oh, okay. Wait.
So the guard's very intimidated. The warden, not so much. The warden rolls her eyes a bit at it, and she's like, the more and more I see from you, the more and more I do believe that you are here for murder. Especially after watching your little tirade about threatening him if he ever touched you again. Like, very murdery.
Yeah, he's punched me in the face like 10 times since I've gotten here.
So the guard's over there. He's just like shell-shocked. He's got thrown against a wall and smacked and shit. And he's like, oh.
Maybe you better watch who you mess with.
The prisoner has been disobedient since we got here. And he kind of just collapses down. And then she's like, you done? Is it out of your system now?
Yeah. We good?
Seeing as how you already did it, I assume so.
Thanks. I'll revert down to my small size.
But now I expect you to come through on your end of the deal, and I want my weapons.
Yeah, I'm sure you do. I know you people on this realm are evil, so I'm sure you want all the weapons you can get. I will provide them to you as long as you use them to fight off the abyss.
And then, no, you stupid fuck. Why did you have to put that last sentence in there?
What, the abyss?
Yeah.
Or the demons? Whatever.
So which one do you want to say? Because it actually does matter.
I'm more worried about the abyss because
I hate you with a passion because she was gonna fucking bind your ass to that contract with a spell, but she don't give a shit about the abyss, so she can't do it if it's about the abyss.
Sweet. Yeah, because I'm way more worried about the abyss taking over and destroying, the Fae and stuff.
I mean, it's kind of like half and half. Either the demons are going to kill you first or the abyss is going to swallow you. I mean, it's like, But she does remove the murderer, and what she gives you is basically 3 lines going down, and you've seen them like coming through. That's basically her warden symbol.
Oh, yeah.
Show that to any group that you pass, and they will offer you assistance. She does the same thing for both of you. She takes off your drug dealer one and gives you
it's a drug addict.
Drug addict, whatever. Return with my weapons, receive full pardons, and we'll attempt to get you on the next ship out of here.
Gotcha.
And with that, we're going to wrap it up. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you guys for checking out today's video. We post videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for more glorious D&D content. Please like, comment, subscribe, throw it all down below. We always appreciate it, and we will see you guys next week.